obviously motivated into being one of the best players in the world. Livingston turns, shoots, misses.
Green, who gets it out to the lanky Livingston, who works into Pondexter.
The jump shots.
Livingston poked away. Livingston over Pondexter. Iguodala, Green, Barbosa, and Harrison Barnes. They look really small here. Livingston hangs, but can't. 21-point lead for Golden State. Final seconds of the third. Livingston off the bounce. Figure you'll see him the rest of this half. Golden State down 6. Livingston. And Livingston.
What a rough year for him physically. And then you start to look at the Golden State Warriors. It's hard for a coach to
15 from behind the arc after he hit 3 out of 5 in game 4. Livingston, a little turnaround. Similar scenarios we saw in game 4. As Livingston.
You see, when you go to your second unit, the guys are feeling their way. He's one of those guys that he plays in streaks.
Shaun Livingston. Livingston.
A little stunned. Livingston's jumper is good. He's who had 22 in game 5, 22 in game 7, has 12 already. Livingston again. Good defense there. Livingston turnaround jumper. It's good.
Livingston looking. Clint Capella has come into the game for Harden.
And Livingston gets. Barnes finds Livingston. Livingston, height advantage on Prigioni. Shoots over him. That one won't go.
The first 2 games, he could have a game like this. You play the same defense on Curry. He's going
Livingston.
to give him a punch offense.
Livingston starting the second half in place of Curry. As a shorter Terry.
Go small and have Draymond Green at the 5. He's forced to play a big because of Howard's presence.
Prigioni pesky on Livingston. Makes him take a tough shot. Livingston's jumper. Livingston, who's given Steve Kerr some excellent playoff moments, shoots over Irving. Can't hit. James
Sharing the basketball offensively and making plays for one another. Couldn't be a better start.
A contest going in, looking to score. It's a difference. Livingston turns and shoots. Too strong. Iman Shumpert, by the way, back still in the locker room with a left shoulder injury. As Livingston.
Coach always talked about. Guys say they want to win. But
Livingston, big height advantage on Dellavedova. Nice turnaround jumper. Finds Livingston. Livingston's going to have to shoot. He does. Can't hit by Jones. Livingston shoots over James. Short. Andrew Godlock is in the game guarding Livingston. Livingston plays.
there should be a point where you could just call a game.
No question. No, really. But the rebounding factor, the ability to protect the rim.
Livingston being played by Beverly. And hit. 6 points and 4 rebounds. Howard has attempted only 3 shots. Livingston, yes. Here is Livingston. Yes. It's Livingston, a very good game 2. This is over Beverly with the rebound inside.
They've been critical of Dwight of not really wanting that ball that low down.
Livingston off on. Livingston from the baseline. Livingston's had the hot hand. The mid-range is good. Livingston's had the hot hand. He rises. Then Brewer with point-blank range layups. Spade started with a double team that Michael Beasley demanded. As
Livingston again using that height advantage. Knocked it away.
Brandon Rush went up and got it.
Livingston.
Shaun trying to get in rhythm.
Now this is Livingston meat and potatoes throughout his career. Right there. That's okay
To get him going from deep.
Mike, that is the first time that he's had a catch and a decent look without a defender on him.
Livingston shoots over.
He ended 10-4, and then also he did a terrific job for them in the playoffs in the last 4 games. And yet he has double figures, and he's got 12 boards, and he's got 10 steals.
Well, try to make some plays, but you don't want to get away from your offense and go to your.
Came against the Warriors, including a career high 51 in February.
What we have in the league.
And Livingston working on McCollum. Good defense there. Livingston got it back to her out there.
And also because of the style of defense that the Warriors play. The Warriors are a team that stay back.
Livingston on Lillard. Little turnaround. Got it. Warriors down 7 with the ball. 10.5 to go in regulation. Livingston. McCollum needed to see one go through as Livingston will rise up. He comes. Livingston, little turnaround.
Oh, one of the leading rebounders. He had a real tough time at the end of game 2 the other night when he had
22 when he's off.
8 points, 10 rebounds for Davis. He had gained up with 36 and 10 assists in game 4.
And it feels like one of those games for Damian Lillard tonight.
Livingston misses 10-0 run of the game. And now Livingston will rise up and he hits. And picked off by Livingston. Turnover Portland. First turnover of the quarter for the Blazers. Livingston will let it go. Shaun Livingston got it. Big shot. Air ball. Livingston the rebound. Livingston up as the shot clock.
Ibaka Durant 6 of 17 and 6 turnovers.
Final seconds of the third. Livingston.
For both teams, when you have teams that are switching, it's about having patience.
Here is Livingston.
Find him for that shot to be on roll.
Kevin Durant now made a glance.
For 6. If I'm Harrison Barnes, I want to make sure I just try to get a couple of shots to get a rhythm during this.
Minutes to play in this opening quarter. Here is Livingston. Seconds left in the first. Livingston posting up. Talking about their accomplishments in the postseason as Livingston is able to hit it.
And now their patience on offense.
And it's only a 3-point lead despite the good shooting here by the Warriors. Livingston going at Waiters, poking away. Livingston on the part of Steve Kerr. Fourth quarter underway. Livingston, yes, 6 points for Durant. Livingston tried to put a spin move on Waiters, and tonight with instant offense, he was red hot. Livingston posting up on Waiters. Very difficult environment at Oracle Arena, and now the Warriors facing a very difficult environment. Tanner switching off to Livingston, who shoots over him.
Team at Durant, and then as soon as he looks, they're getting back, splitting out, trying to force him to take a bad shot.
Livingston.
5 to shoot for Livingston. Pull-up jumper. Livingston
And making a play out of it.
Shumpert guarding Livingston.
Found.
Livingston, the pull-up. Not that time. Shaun Livingston finds that open mid-range shot. Not that.
Points in this game. He had 10 points all of last finals.
Livingston again.
Right move, in my opinion. Get him back in the game and try to stop the bleeding.
Livingston mid-range again. And Curry and Thompson are not those. Livingston again.
Certain contact happens all the time.
Livingston the pull-up. Barnes for Golden State. Livingston, little shake and bake. Draws the foul. Shot's good and one.
You got to guard the ball. Get your hands active. They're forcing some more turnovers. You do that, you give yourself a
Doesn't score. His scoring is a bonus.
7 of those rebounds on the offensive end. Shaun Livingston. Livingston from mid-range and 50% from downtown. Livingston turnaround. Livingston guarded by Irving. Big height advantage. Livingston pull-up shot is good. And Iguodala has it. Livingston finds his spot. Can't get it. Livingston, elbow jumper. Livingston, baseline. And here comes Livingston. Livingston, pull-up jumper. Livingston. Livingston can't connect. Tristan.
One thing you know about Mo Williams, he can score the basketball.
Livingston shoots over him. Can't get it to fall. Finds Livingston.
Livingston gets to the elbow. And
play the game. I think he was overthinking. Just got to be aggressive and attack the basket.
Thank you, John.
Possibly trying to orchestrate too many things.
Livingston shoots over Mo Williams, not that time.
An attack.
Livingston gets rid of Jefferson with a fake, but can't hit. The follow, 24. Livingston tied up, down to 2. Livingston, the pull-up jumper. And it's Livingston, Thompson, Barnes, Green, and Iguodala. 5 to shoot. Livingston.
Well, truly tragic, and certainly our thoughts and prayers go out to him.
And so transition defense is important. And then one of those veteran voices on the bench, Boris Diaw.
For the Warriors, the best thing they can do for their acting head coach.
For Utah, that's a big loss for the Jazz. Livingston shot well. Iguodala to Livingston has the height advantage on Mack. Shoots over Mack and can't get it to fall. Livingston comes up short.
There coming off that 21-point, 15-rebound game in Game 3. As Livingston, excellent passer, gives it to Livingston, who's wide open. Force that one up. The Golden State Warriors. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Livingston looking to post up. Shoots over the rookie. In and out.
No, it's not like what we've seen with Aldridge or any of these other guys leaping to contest.
Gasol with a little bump on Livingston. They let them play on. Livingston pull-up jumper's good.
Long time, too, getting the #1 pick.
They win the lottery. They get into the conference finals. Home game tomorrow. Pretty. Livingston. Pull-up jumper. Shot's good. Livingston steps back. Short jumper is short tonight. Back to 14. Livingston shoots over Patty Mills. First quarter. Shaun Livingston in the game, looking to post up Kyrie Irving. Can't get that to fall. Playoffs. Jumper by Livingston does not get the. So it's going to be another. Livingston likes that post-up move. Livingston posting up over Irving. Favorites as well. An electrifying offensive performance. Patrick McCaw in the game. Livingston loves that baseline, comes up short. Ball to Furry back in. Richard Jefferson also has returned for Cleveland. Livingston, pull-up shot, off the rim. Durant wants to post up Jefferson. Instead, well defended. Livingston falling away. Tough shot. Shaun Livingston made some good plays off the bench. Under 5 minutes remaining in the second. Livingston on the pull-up. Boy, Shaun Livingston. Good. Livingston shoots over Irving. His first miss. Livingston shoots over Darren Williams. After his good start. Livingston pull-up jumper. Count it! And right now, San Antonio not matching the aggressiveness of Golden State. Livingston will shake and bake. And Livingston against the rookie. Loves that post-up. Shot's good.
Involved in, I would think, most job openings.
And deservedly so.
Durant the other afternoon in this one had 8 rebounds. Nice shot. Forbes defending. Shaun Livingston. On 4 offerings. West, Shaun Livingston. And his by 4 percentage points at home than on the road. Livingston, tough shot. Portion of the regular season, averaged 17 points a game. Livingston on the move. This is the 27th offense in the end. Livingston, 16-footer, right down the.
Banker won't go. Ball deflected, finds its way to Livingston. His short jumper's good. Livingston posting up Mills. Livingston. Jumper misses.
On the hop for Livingston. And he shoots. San Antonio shooting 30% for the night. Here's Livingston. Livingston pulls it up. Livingston over Parker.
I see why. He's effective.
It's shooting 56%. over that stretch. Came over from the Chicago Bulls. I'll try to pump them up.
Yeah, this is one of the best crowds. It's like they want to be excited. They're looking hurting anyone when this game now could be over.
Here's Livingston. As the Warriors were able to control Anthony Davis, Pelicans lead at 29-20. Livingston putting moves on Clark and shoots over him. Livingston.
Livingston looking to post up his former teammate from the elbow. Doesn't go. Livingston short jumper. That misses. Solomon. They say it's a 2 as Clark now has 15 points in 14 minutes. Livingston's jumper. That misses.
Field goals in that first quarter. What does that tell you?
Well, their defense is good, so I thought in game 3.
Livingston with 8 to shoot. Moore defends Hudson. Back out Livingston. Likes that baseline jumper. Comes up way.
Kicks it out. Here's Livingston. Livingston. After he sat out 5.5 weeks.
His first shot was so disrespectful. I mean, it was.
Green got it back. Gives to Livingston. Here comes Green for Livingston. Pulls it up. For Chris Paul and James Harden sitting down.
We're at the All-Star game right here.
Back-to-back. Livingston putting moves on Gordon. Livingston.
That little bit of adjustment to a play instead of the pick and roll. The player comes up, slips the screen, gets an easy one inside.
That ended a 13-0 run. Now Livingston, played by Paul. Livingston over Paul. Quarter. Livingston with a pretty move. And scores.
Guards, one small forward on the floor. A lot of ball handling and ball movement.
Livingston, Young, and Bell on the floor. The tip alive by Livingston, has the mismatch on Paul, turns and shoots. Livingston, way off. Curry back for Livingston. Not able to hit the mid-range.
Maybe they'll go back to that Durant-Thompson pick and roll where you have to make a decision. Durant found the open Thompson.
Livingston, Young down low for Livingston. Putting moves on Gordon, 1 on the shot clock. Here is Livingston, yes. Here's Livingston racing down, pulls it up and hits.
Livingston, good contested jumper. West inside, kicks it out to Livingston. The mid-range jumper, Shaun. Livingston loves that baseline. The Livingston shot blocked by Rodney Hood.
And then he never finishes.
Livingston rattles in the jumpers, have led by as many as 11. Shaun Livingston, a rare miss from him.
To foul him in those situations.
He really had one of the best seasons by a bench player in NBA history this year.
And what you don't want in those situations, Coach, I'm sure you are, is, okay, if I'm defending.
Here's Shaun Livingston who just Thompson finds the open man. It's Livingston from in close. Oh, it's put.
Dunk on him, man. Oh, I think he's okay.
Livingston.
1970 and 71 season. So Patrick Beverly told me that he calls those guys the...
If they win, because he's going to want to shore up some things. You cannot build bad habits, especially keep turning it over.
Iguodala gets it down low. Livingston with the bucket.
Montrezl Harrell.
Livingston. Mentioned the Durant's playoff high as Livingston hits a 3. Yikes. At the top of the backboard, right into the hands of Livingston.
Harden hater texting me as he was 0 for 4.
Float on, Harrell. Getting that ball up above the shot blocker.
He's 4 for 4 here tonight. Livingston. Livingston. Nice move on Beverly.
Less than 10 shots a game. Now he's back to who he is.
Right, it was a tough one to call, and I think that Obviously, Chris Paul.
And in the game, a spinner by Livingston. Rebound, Bogut. Inside. Livingston. And McKinney. Look at the three-point shooting by the Rockets in this one. Livingston got it. Looney with a hard screen on Paul. Livingston on the fly.
Really don't know offensively what you're going to get from CP3.
It's Livingston working on Tucker.
Shaun Livingston, his first minutes, misses that. And Iguodala right there. Switched. Livingston looking to post up, guys, the height advantage on Paul. Knock inside to Livingston. Livingston using his height, knocked that offensive rebound. Livingston now drives inside. His pull-up jumper comes up short. Through anguish after the game.
Because I got the two-time MVP winning every.
Final minute, first quarter. Shaun Livingston, that mid-range. And here in the playoffs, his first playoffs, as Livingston. McKinney, nice feed inside. Livingston backing up, though. Can't connect. Livingston the rebound. Pushing the pace. Mid-range shot misses. Draymond Green really forcing the pace. Livingston can't connect. Shaun Livingston. Powell, Lucas Cousins, nice feed as he gets to Green. Back to Livingston, short shot. That won't go. Danny Green lost the ball. Klay Thompson and his defensive presence. Livingston, the offensive rebound and putback. Livingston. Tipped by Cousins, gets it into Livingston. Gasol once again. Great help. Livingston on the pull-up. Got it to go. Livingston second.